Every single day, thousands of Roblox games are released, and if you look at the homepage, most of them are slop. Or just pure brain rot. Yeah, literally. But I don't like this, so I'm gonna change that. I have 30 days to make an actual good Roblox game. First, I had to come up with an idea. But first, let me tell you a little about my backstory. I used to be this kid with one goal in mind: make a viral Roblox game. That's it. I made my first game. It failed. Second game, failed. And it kept going. But then it hit me. My ideas weren't unique, they just didn't stand out. So, I studied the front page, and I came to a conclusion. Popular games are simple and has their own twist. So make a simple game with a core loop. So I came up with Chaos Arena. I didn't have a team, I'm a solo dev, but luckily I have some coding experience. Big shout out to Gnome Code. Enough talking, it's time to open up Roblox Studio. I made a round system. Why? I basically took Blade Ball and my brain, slapped those together and came up with this plan. This might sound stupid, but trust me. But there's one more detail in this challenge. I'm not just making a game, I'm making a viral game.
So how do you make a game go viral?
Easy peasy, spend all your money on ads. But I'm broke! Luckily, there's another way. Social media. So I edited some short form content, and it came out like this.
Can I make a Roblox game in just 30 days? I started with a simple round system. This game will not be about grinding. So come back tomorrow to stay updated.
Did you notice something wrong? Let me explain. The algorithm loves engagement. More specifically, comments. And what do people love nowadays? Hating. And what gets a lot of hate right now? AI.
Artificial intelligence.
This means that comments equals stronger chance of going viral. But don't worry, I'm not gonna let AI make my game. I'm just gonna... And suddenly...
I can tell that you started making a game, or AI started
AI slop. More like, can AI make a viral Roblox?
It all went according to the plan. A bunch of free engagement. But the algorithm still hates me. Now let's focus on actually building the game. According to my plan, I should make a blade ball round system, which means that last man standing wins. Here's a demonstration of the system. Yeah, that GUI is also AI made, but not the scripting. Now it's time to make my own twist. So this is the idea. Every round has one map, one game mode, and one modifier. But these are placeholders.
Supply drops will fall from the sky. The crate leaves a weapon for players to find.
So that's what I did. Supply drop will be the first game mode. What the hell? It was harder than I thought, but I managed to make the system. So how does it work? Well,
the supply drop uses a server authoritative collision synchronized aerodynamically optimized payload distribution system with deterministic state transitions.
Or in English, box falls from sky, player touches box, player gets weapon. Before I start with the next game mode, I changed my social media strategy. I used to try to go viral by getting a lot of hate comments. But I couldn't handle all of these hate comments, so I made my own placeholder GUI. The next game mode is Pass the Bomb. This time I slapped time bomb duels into the game. Here I started building the bomb. This is the first version.
Get rid of the lines on that bomb. Just make it plain.
I then implemented the new model, but before polishing it, I want a better map. But I didn't want to do it alone. And from posting YouTube shorts and TikToks, I got some people who wanted to help.
We want to be builders.
Problem solved, but were they good? Jokes aside, I got a really good animator and a really good modeler. And here is the first map. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, so I did some polishing to the time bomb game mode. But there was one big problem, let me just show you. Look at this distance, he should not have passed the bomb, but he did. That's because I used dot touched, which can be really inconsistent. So here's my solution. Player 1 has the bomb. When he touches player 2, he tells the server,
I touched him.
Okay.
and the server calculates the distance between the players. If it's close enough, the last game mode is Knockback Mayhem, so you get this push tool. Yeah, that's it. But it can get quite chaotic. Now the game modes are almost finished, but I need weapons for the supply drops. My plan is to have funny weapons that you can create combos with. Luckily, I have a modeler who can model the weapons. Magnet is the first weapon. It's used to either pull people into the water or to create combos. Magnet goes into the gold drop. The next weapon is the bat. It's an early game weapon used to push people into the water. It can also be used to push people away from the supply drops to get better weapons early. Bat goes into basic crate. The next weapon is rocket launcher. It doesn't have a model yet. There is also a rocket jump mechanic. The rocket launcher goes into mythical crate. The next weapon is boomerang. The player getting hit will follow the boomerang and take damage. Boomerang goes into the gold crate. The next weapon is flamethrower. The player keeps taking damage for 3 seconds. It goes into gold crate. The last weapon is snowball cannon. It can be used to take the drops easier. If you're really good at the game, you can get kills with it. Snowball cannon goes into basic crate. Now the last thing in my twist is modifiers. Think of it like natural disaster survival, but it's combined with all those game modes I just showed you, and that's what makes my game special. My plan is to add more chaos and create variation in the rounds. The first one is meteor shower. You get the same burn effects as flamethrower, but more powerful. If it lands on you, the next modifier is landmines. It was suggested by King Bob on my TikTok. It can be a fun combo with the magnet. The last modifier is tsunami. It grabs the players for 1.5 seconds.
Man, I'm dead.
When the timer runs out, the round shouldn't just end. So I added sudden death. The modifiers becomes more chaotic. The weapons deal more damage and the fists deal more knockback. And now the gameplay is finished, including all of the maps. Now that the gameplay is finished, all that's left is the lobby. But I also need some GUI and collectible stuff. My plan is to have kill effects and bomb skins, so I created some kill effects. And then my modeler and I made some bomb skins. Do you remember the placeholder GUI I made? It's time for a change. I suck at making GUI, but luckily I post on YouTube and TikTok, so I found this guy who was willing to help. Mr. Bamiball. He's also making a game, so if you want to check it out, it's called Epic Tower Defense. Back to the video. Here's the new buttons, and the game is finished. Making a Roblox game in 30 days is very stressful, so I got burnt out. So consider smashing that subscribe button. And now to make the game viral, I need your help. The game releases 22nd August, so join my Discord server to be there at the release. This might be one of the most stressful projects I've made, but I'm very happy with the results. The game is actually enjoyable. Unlike all of these brain rot games, my game actually requires skills, and even if this doesn't go viral,
It's about the friends you make along the way.